Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will have the ball first. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns like it was a thing of beauty. Now,
there he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. Marking at the 15. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Auburn going to work with another first down. Unloads quickly. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Auburn!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That's reeled in. It's Warren. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. take over at the 43.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He's got an open man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes and catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon on. The receiver found the soft spot in his zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Position to start this drive from their own 33. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Clay. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Making side adjustments here. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Little touch pass to the receiver. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle, and offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Clay. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. Now the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On the move. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on fourth down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going for the marker on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's open on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Corners are going to bail. Got it in the middle. It's Charles. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Second down. They'll go to the air. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Finds his man. It's Warren. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
That's caught. It's play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's busted. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Auburn offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Clay. Fights off a defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Still on their side of the field, no problem. Going for it, 4th and short from the 44. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down for Auburn.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They try to pop a run on the draw. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Finds his man. It's busted. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. The snap sets up the throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulders, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Immediately fires to the middle. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
21, Jacksonville State, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Tigers are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Boston. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. Here's the pressure. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back on the option to give. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. On the move. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. It's Warren. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity.